Press F5.
On the middle?
At the very top it says F5. It's like F1.
One?
No, F5.
She's talking about no. F5.
Oh, 5. Exit.
Go to slideshow.
Yeah, go to slideshow at the top. No, slideshow at the very, very top. At the very top. There.
From
And then you
beginning.
start from beginning with the recording. On the recording.
On the left.
Right there.
Here she said, yes. Okay, and how do I change it?
You just click the air.
Just click the.
All right, please welcome to the podium, Gloriela. Hello. How do I know if I'm a candidate for Alzheimer's disease? Has anybody in my family had this disease? Am I next? And my question is, are you next? Today I'm going to talk about the reactions, how to treat and prevent Alzheimer's disease. What is Alzheimer's, first of all? It's one of the most well-known as frustrating brain afflictions. It damages many functional, cognitive functions that make us human, which is like working memory, decision-making, language, and logical reasoning. Who is at risk of obtaining Alzheimer's? Researchers working with a hallmark. Researchers working with its hallmark protein amyloid believe they have an answer. Alzheimer's occurs when patients fail to clear amyloid from the brain, and it builds up the protein from sticky plaques, eventually strangling and killing delicate nerves. Scientists say it's now possible to pick up traces of an early from an amyloid in the spinal fluid well before the first memory lapses start. In a group of patients with memory problems, known as mild cognitive impatient, which are the lead up to Alzheimer's, they found the patients with higher levels of this amyloid precursor in the spinal fluid, which are normally like to develop Alzheimer's than those with less protein. This measure, combined with the results of the test protein for during nerve death in patients' age, can predict Alzheimer's with an accuracy about 80%. Okay, I've told you about the risk and now the diagnosis. Patients must seek for medicine before conditions become too advanced. In the first method, doctors inject the radioactive dye that binds in an amyloid plaque, a damaged protein that accumulates in patients' brains and it's hallmark of the disease. They detect the dye on a PET scan of the brain. Last summer, researchers that avoid radiopharmaceuticals in Philadelphia used a technique to identify 34 of 35 Alzheimer's patients, as later confirmed by autopsy. In the second technique, physicians insert a syringe in the spinal column withdraw cerebrospinal fluid and analyze it of the presence of amyloid and other disease-related proteins known as tau. The method was confirmed in August when University of Pennsylvania scientists found the markers of 90% of cognitively impaired patients with the disease. Okay, that's the diagnosis and now how to prevent this disease. There's a lot of ways to prevent it, but I'm gonna give you about 4. Okay, you have to get moving. After a study points to physical exercises as the most effective way to prevent Alzheimer's disease, increase your heart rate by exercising for at least 30 minutes several times each week and appears in inhibit Alzheimer's like brain changes. Try riding a bike, swimming, skiing, walking briskly, or playing tennis. Anything you enjoy that you can do constantly day after day. Then flex your mental muscles. By being bored is not only boring, right? It also potentially harmful to the long-term well-being of your brain. In several new studies, people who don't engage in regular learning activities throughout their lives live higher incidence of Alzheimer's disease. New experiences have always mentally stimulating, try to traveling for a foreign country, driving differently route to work, learning to play chess, or taking up a new sport. Sober up, alcohol may increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. And drugs such as marijuana, I don't know how to say that, sorry. And prescriptions, main painkillers, diminish brain function, and damage neurons that educate kids early about the dangers of drugs and alcohol. Adults should avoid recreational drugs, take prescription medications with caution, and limit alcohol consumption to no more than 1 or 2 normal sized drinks per week. Protect your head, first of all, too. Brain injuries, even one that doesn't result in concussion, can cause lasting damage to lead Alzheimer's disease. Helmets only offer partial protection. If your head hits the ground in a hard surface, it shakes the brain inside the skull. With helmet, say without the helmet. And this is a, I don't know how it's called. Sorry. Huh? Yeah, statistics. Okay. It says the government is setting a goal to develop effectively ways to prevent deadly neurological disease by 2025. It's a lot. And okay. And I have just covered some important points about Alzheimer's disease, and what you can do to prevent this is just stay healthy, and not only for healthiness for your body, but so you could prevent Alzheimer's.